Meanwhile, I'm here going, oh no, she's trying to be cute. And it's working. Which way am I going? Wrong way. I can continue onward without saving. We're fine. There we go. I'm trying to remember how to turn the map off after I just turned it on. My memory is just, like, not functioning, apparently. Oh, hi. Yo, you missed. What do I do with this info? Hey. I don't know. Nope. Are you all guards? Nope. Skill. Right. Guard, skill, guard, skill. I'm about to take another shot. It's gonna hurt a lot. Ugh. Hey, I remember what your pattern was now. I mixed it up with the other one. Anyway, this should be fine now, right? Yeah. 381. Sorry, I know. My bad. I screwed up really badly. I mean, we didn't level up, though. That's sort of the problem. I already am a strategist. 600 is not enough for heal. Alright, maybe we can preemptive strike him properly this time. Gilly missed. There we go. A little hard to aim. That should be it. Aha! Aha! I don't even need the skills afterward. We're fine. I was absolutely gonna throw a skill at me, though. Attack! There we go. Ah, this is... break here. No, I don't know what's happening. Whatever, we can just do that. It'll be fine. No problems. Because, ow, you threw an attack there. Okay. 112, 112. No skills this time around. Data, please. No? That's not a regular item folder. What is this? Apparently is a regular item folder. I don't know. Sears Crystal Ball? What is that? Here it is. Increase my MP and display. Oh, it's the map! That's neat. I don't need that. But that's neat. That's the map displaying Mystic Code. I have the sprint one and I have the map one. I'm having all the map ones now. Or all the field codes. Ooh, what? Oh, I can't. Alright. Scripted fight. Unfortunate. Oh, hi guys. Where were you? No. Here, in what appears to be the furthest portion of this floor, an eager Elizabeth and semi-impatient Shinji were waiting for us. Between the two of them, something is exuding a fierce presence. This mecha machine, man. Its basic exterior looks no different than the enemies deployed on the Hill of Hell. I'm getting a bad feeling about it. Yeah, but she can't stand not being attended to.
なのになんで出てくるわけ？もしかして言葉通じてない？それとも竜頭じゃなくて鳥頭なわけ？
I mean, you know, dragons are just a bigger swallow. A certain savior of France knows such.
バカはあなたよ、シンジ。私の迷宮で私以外を目立たせるなんてオーディエンスに失礼じゃない。勝利とは相手を打ち負かすだけにあらず、心も体もまとめて土下座させて蹂躙するのが貴族というもの。
She's got a point.
あなたのようなネズミには理解できない作法でしょうけど、まあ今回は特別に許してあげる。このゴレム、派手なビームとかいっぱい出るんでしょ？だったら前座に使ってあげる。
This super strong weapon? Yeah, just turn it into my pyrotechnics for my show, okay?
1曲目はとにかく派手に、オープニングは疾走感あふれるロックで攻める。これがライブの鉄則よ。
I don't think that's a universal rule, but I wouldn't know.
ああ、そうですか。じゃあ先にやらせてもらうけど、後で文句を言うなよな。お前の出番なんて多分回ってこないからさ。行け、シンジタンク。
Shinji tank, really? Oh, we're fighting the tank first?
それなりに手応えはありそうだ。
シンジタンクリフトアップ。
He's a little too into this. Let's go with the good old Chains of Heaven. Break, guard, guard, break, break. Yeah? Oh no, my crit rate.
味わってみな。
天の鎖よ。
It got paralyzed. Ow.
貴様は
さすが僕。こんなとこまでついてしまうなんて。
Let me, no, you know what, I won't do it preemptively, but I will guard. We'll throw out a Loose the Winds. I'll throw in a heal. And break, break, guard attack.
少し暗くてしてやるか。
Oh, I hate you.
自決しろとは言わん。
Hope you get paralyzed.
そうでなくてはな。
Ow. 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 Alright, well, that was bad.
アイテムの出し惜しみをするからだ。
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I don't understand how this works.
下がっていろ。そうでなくてはな。
Again with the lost luck? Why?
味わってみな。
Can you tank my crit rate even lower?
君のやつ入れるがいい。
Ah. Haha.
貴様はその首なぜついている。
He has a lot of health, this Shinji tank. Ow.
いいではないか。俺も乗ってきたぞ。
Alright, eat up. I don't know what's happening here. So we're just gonna pop that, and we're just gonna go in.
下がっていろ。
See how that goes.
なくてはな。
Again, you can't tank my luck anymore, can you? Like, you don't have to codecast every turn, you know?
魔力は尽きぬ。
Yeah, I was gonna take that one.
その首なぜついている。自決しろとは言わん。忘れるな。見えているぞ。
Maybe a break. Oh, it was another attack! Yes! Break him! There we go.
次は手を抜くなよ。
Sorry, couldn't read most of the attacks. We beat it. Beat it a little too hard. It all ended with a blow from Gilgamesh. The Shinji tech stopped moving and became silent.
やっぱり私と戦った時より何倍も成長している。あの子の強さはそういう強さだったのね。
嘘だろ。あいつのくせにどんだけ強くなってんだよ。
Have you been watching what I've been fighting? It's just a matter of existing here.
おい、信じタンク動け動けってば。だがこの役立たず僕に恥をかかせるなよ。
You're making you look bad. Shinji, venting his frustration, kicks the tank. At that moment, the giant that one would expect to have ceased begins ominously vibrating. Shinji, you might want to back up a little bit.
あれ再起動した。
That's probably going to self-destruct.
ああいうのなんていうのかしら。豚の磨けば真珠の針。違うわね。何なの？
Do I have to save her now? Shinji backs off, leaving only Elizabeth, who hasn't caught on to what's happening. Meanwhile, the Shinji tank's shaking grows increasingly intense. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know how to stop it. The only thing I do know is that at this rate, it's going to explode. The moment I sensed that, I acted immediately. Like a hero. We still need her SG. Eliza, watch out! I dash off forwards to Elizabeth. I reach for her petite body at the same time I sense the explosion behind her. I'm saving her. I'm gonna be the big hero and get that SG. Listen, I'm playing the hero. It's what I do. I might have a mild case of chronic hero syndrome, so forgive me. Ouch. Seems I fell over from the blast. With my entire body in pain, I instinctively call Sakura. Am I still in one piece?
はい。打撲や擦り傷、軽い火傷ぐらいで命に別状はないようですけど。
Am I currently over Elizabeth right now? She's not being completely straight with me. Am I in bad shape somehow? Now that I think about it, I feel a little warm. Tells me I'm bleeding. An intense flash of light disoriented me, so I blink a few times. The blurry world rushes back into focus. Yeah. Hi. How you doing down there? I suddenly hear a faint moaning coming from between my arms. Between my arms? Hi.
あれ、私、あなた、どうして？
So, you come here often? Having grasped the situation faster than me, Elizabeth's jade green eyes grew wide. They're kind of more blue, but okay. But her eyes continue to dazzle, reflecting my face as she stares blankly. Good morning? Oh my.
はよダリー。あのね、私変な夢を見ていたの。笑わないで聞いてくれる？
You know, I was only partially not expecting it to go in this direction. I am not displeased.
あなたと私が敵同士で戦っているの。最後はあなたのことを追い詰めるんだけど、隣にいた巨大ネズミが爆発しちゃって。
So even in your delusion, that's not quite correct. Those details are a little backwards.
私もうダメだと思ったわ。けどあなたは身を裂くような爆風の中、私の手を引き寄せてこう言ったの。君に爆風は似合わない。ましてやタンクのオイルなんて浴びせるだけでも罪深い。ところでその角、電撃的に可愛いね。
How did you... Where is your brain? I don't know how you got any of that from anything. How strong your delusions. This girl ain't right.
思わず首筋に牙を 突き立てちゃうぐらい官能的にかっこよかった。
As a vampire or as a dragon? Because both are not healthy for me. Listen, Gil, just shut up. Rin, no one asked you. Ronnie, don't even.
半分くらいは合ってますよね。
Kind of. It was more like a third, but yes. She's half asleep. Fully half asleep. Fully half asleep. And when she hears about this later, I bet she'll smash her head against the wall in embarrassment. She may be our enemy, but I can't bear to let her embarrass herself further. She's still staring at me, deluded. I say to her, snap out of it, wake up! We actually are enemies. There actually was an explosion, you're just confused from getting hit on the head.
敵同士。あなたと私。それって禁断のロマンス。
Sure, we'll roll with that.
キュン。
What? Wait, what?
もしや貴様、厄介な女にのみ特化したナンパ王か？
Do not put that on me. No. I have a very strong survival instinct. Not the crazy ones. I understand the allure though, but not the crazy ones.
さすが一級フラグ建築士。そろそろ死んでみたら。
Please, Rin, please. It's not my fault. Alright, this just happens.
私は感情抑制装置フラグブレーカーの製作を提案します。どうぞ企画書です。
Ronnie, no.
皆さんその仕方がないので頭を叩いてみたらどうでしょう。
Sakura, no! Even you've betrayed me. My heart is being mercilessly broken by everyone's cold stares. This isn't what it looks like. It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. In other news, putting my emotional scars aside, my restless hand is indicating that a secret is manifesting. Hey, I'm just gonna grab your chest real quick. Best if I keep this up and draw things out. The moment I had that idea, Elizabeth's blank eyes fiercely opened wide.
家畜のくせに何してるの。どきなさいってば。
Well, there goes the moment. Elizabeth, apparently having come to her senses, flails at me. I hurry off of her so I don't get kicked. Or tail whipped. She stood up, face beet red, and went straight to tidying up her hair and skirt, while stealing occasional glances at me.
よくも私を助けたわね。コリスに助けられるとか、こんな恥ずかしめは初めてだわ。
Well, now you have, and you enjoyed it.
これか。私の一つ目の SG の時、みんなもこんな気持ちだったよね。
Rin's like, oh, is this what it looked like? Oh, man. I hate me.
見なさい、この赤く高揚した方を。これこそ私の怒りが最高潮になった証よ。
Yeah, rage, I'm sure that's what it is.
心臓だって絶対に許さないってドキドキしてるし、こうなれば私の勝ちね。怒り狂った私は絶対に秘密なんて漏らさない。あなたはここで立ち往生するだけよ。
Well, Elizabeth declares her victory. However, as if refuting that claim, my hand throbs even more. I know what your secret is!
嘘おっしゃい。そうやって乗せられるのはリンぐらいよ。私は騙されないわ。
Wow, throwing Rin right under that bus.
私の心があなたなんかに分かるわけがないんだから。
Maybe it's because I've done it before, but I do. Then this squirrel is going to show her just how sure about it she is. I get the impression that she's easy. She falls head over heels in a flash. She's unmistakably... Cinderella! No, extreme self-conscious? No, she's just love-struck. She's forever a maiden, prone to being love-struck. Cursed to interpret trivial encounters as romance, the work of destiny. To see princes, white horses, and roses everywhere. Her dreams are mellifluous. She has loves to fall in love syndrome. O possessor of the whipped cream-filled thoughts of a heartburn-inducing mind. Thy name is Lovestruck. Sweets.
さすが当事者。そのまま一気に決めちゃって。嘘、そんな。
Open up. I'll be taking your heart. Out here stealing hearts left and right. It's what we do.
SG 転送。シールド開きます。
Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, finally those side paths are open. I don't know where they go, but I haven't been able to go past them. I hear the sounds of the floor being opened up. After revealing a secret that certainly fits how she looks, Elizabeth's offshoot begins cracking and crumbling. I said that right.
あなたも相当アイドルの暴露話がお好きなようね。
Not really. I'd prefer to keep up the illusion. I'm happier that way. With an expression of ecstasy, she bares her fangs. Fangs are good. Perhaps this expression is a lingering vestige of the secret that was drawn out from her.
でも、そうだったのね。これが私の本心。恋なんて絵物語に、私はずっと憧れていた。
Hey, so just a word of wisdom. You can probably achieve that better if you're not murdering people. Just putting that out there, you know?
ありがとう。自覚したわ。そしてこんにちは。新しい素敵な私。そう。拷問が唯一の慰みなら、恋こそ我が唯一の夢。恋を思うたび、私は一層美しくなる。
Yeah, again, people tend to like you better when you're not torturing hordes of people. Just, again, it might work out better if you do that instead. Or don't do that, rather.
恋とは美しさの糧。美しさとは恋の糧。ああ、なんて甘美な永久ループ。
Good luck with that.
家畜にときめくなんて、私はどうかしているのね。でも、いいのよ。どうせ私は狂っているの。醜いあなたに、とっておきの栄誉をあげる。あなたの魂を予約したわ。究極の美に達した私を、一番近くで褒めたたえなさい。
My blood on your skin? Because I'd rather not. Bye, have a great time.
だそうだ。今のうちにあのダリュー好みの美辞麗句を用意しておけよ。
Kill, please.
お疲れ様でした。探索を終了して、チェックポイントから帰還してください。
Will do. Ronnie's voice suddenly brings me back to my senses. The maiden disintegrated. The only thing left to do is find the checkpoint. No point in pushing ourselves anymore today. Let's just quietly head back to the school building. I'll have to do a run through of this zone later, though, because there's the point back at the beginning over there that I can't reach. But it's not a huge problem. Oh, who respawned over there, huh? Huh, this place is built slightly differently. Oh, that's because it's the hill. Why is that different? What is this floor going on here? It's like the stairs go beneath. It's confused. I've never seen an overlap on the map. Definitely not supposed to do that. Whatever. We're hot out. Why did that have an animation? Did that always have an animation? Oh, that's why. Melt's making her way over. I activated the checkpoint. Now to make our way back to the school. Hi. Your stab fell like a meteor. You may be our enemy, but I'll praise you for that. You're another alter ego, aren't you?
見直したわサーバント。あなたも特別と認めてあげる。
Okay, that is a close-up. Gotta make sure you show it off, though.
はじめまして、ちっぽけなマスターさん。それと、哀れで余分なサーバント。私はアルターイド、メルトリリス。BB から出て BB ではないのね。あなたの本当の理解者ね。
So, fun fact, for the longest time, because of how her name was written in Japanese, we were all convinced for the longest time that it was Melt Lilith. But it's only as of, like, the FGO event where we were told, no, it's Meltrillis, or Meltrillis. Like the Amaryllis flower. And it's like, oh, that does make sense. So I accept this spelling. Unlike Altria. She'll always be Artoria. But Meltrillis is fine. Plus, I'll just call her Melt anyway. Doesn't change. But the back of my head does still linger with Melt Lilith for the longest time. Another alter ego. And again, I know I continue on, but if you look at like the HUD fighting her in like the original like Japanese version, the HUD says Melt Lilith. So it's like there was no correction anywhere until way later. It wasn't just an assumption, it was what we were given. I was prepared to face her eventually, but I never thought she would ambush us in another Sentinel's domain. Without Gilgamesh, I'm certain I would have been skewered. I mean, without Gilgamesh, I would have died plenty of times anyway. Still, I know the deal with how Passionlip looked, but this girl really does have the same face as Sakura, too. She's not nearly as big, though. She does have legs, and they are out there. That's a surprise. This monster claims to be the one who understands you, Master. However, as far as I know, this is the first time you and her have met. On what possible grounds can you say you understand her?
決まっているわ。あなたのすべてを私は知るの。
Cool, that doesn't answer the question.
そして、あなたも私のすべてを知ることになる。私たちは一つになるの。あなたは私なくしては生きられない命になりなさい。
I've never felt intimidated like this before. Meltrillis gives off a different aura than Passionlip. In her words, the hostility was clear, the kindness was wholesome, the bloodlust was pure. It was a rich, almost melting confession of love.
本当はもっと早くにあなたを迎えに来たかったのだけど、ここはあなたの管轄だから。BB の目を盗んで侵入するのも楽じゃないの。
She's rogue. She's rogue under the rogue AI. She didn't come here on BB's orders, which I guess means she came here solely of her own will. Also, she came only to acquaint herself with me.
そう、苦労してやっと会えたのだから、すぐにでも私のものにしたいんだけど、少しだけ猶予をあげる。ほんの1分、この質問の時だけの自由。BB の役割は終わったわ。あの女は今までのようにあなたを最優先事項にはできなくなる。ことによっては BB はあなたさえ消しにかかるでしょう。でも私がいる。
BB からあなたを守るわ。
No.
だから私に全てを捧げる気はある？どうせ結果は同じになるけど、あなたの答えを聞いてあげる。イエスかノーか、快楽か服従か、天国がいいのか地獄がいいのか。
Let's rock.
聞かせなさい。あなたの返答以下によって今後の処遇を考えてあげるから。
I will say, despite all of them being Sakura faces, Wada Ariko-sensei did a fantastic job of giving them different facial expressions and, like, really differentiating them. The 3D model, not so much. That's just Sakura. But understandable, considering. But it's just the same model face with, like, a different eye color. The point of her question is unclear, but I get that Meltularis is asking me if I'll obey her or not. Yes or no? My answer is... I don't know what you're talking about.
あなたのそういうところは知っているつもりだったけど、実際に返されるとへこむわね。
Well, excuse me.
まったく。
Don't be fooled. This ego doesn't seek your opinion. Regardless of your reply, she's made her decision. She said that, actually.
うるさいサーバントね。あなたに何ができるの？何をしてあげられるの？
I mean, he's got infinite treasures, so a lot in theory.
私なら彼女をあらゆる快楽で満たしてあげられる。幸福で満ちたゆりかごね。
No thanks, I like not being liquid.
私が管理するわ。サーバントは邪魔なだけ。ここでザクラのように懺悔なさい。
Wait, are we gonna fight now? Oh no! One turn battle?
それなりに手応えはありそうだ。
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょう。格の違いを見せてあげる。
Hey, I know nothing.
さらにプリマドンナを傷つけることができると思って。
Glad it healed me. Hey, guess what? We're escaping the battle. Cool.
下がって。
甘く溶かしてあげる。
Oh, I don't know what you're doing.
自決しろとは言わん。
Doesn't matter. Oh, you are invincible.
自決しろとは言わん。
Cool. You take no
自
damage.
決しろとは言わん。
I'm just gonna avoid fighting you entirely. And you blocked that for some reason.
しろとは言わん。
You don't even take damage. Why'd you need to block?
その首なぜついている？その首なぜついている？
Alright, battle bypassed. Because we can't deal damage, apparently. Although Meltularis overwhelms him, Gilgamesh recovers his stance. I mean, she didn't get a chance to do anything. Something strange. Meltularis isn't wounded anywhere. Sure, Meltularis wins in terms of strength. The difference shouldn't be this overwhelming. Could it be... Does Meltularis also have that skill BB has? I don't think she has a 10th crown.
そうよ。私は無敵。私は不滅。私は鉄壁。ムーンセルにおいて私を傷つけられるものはなくなったわ。なのにまだ私に逆らうのね。その目隠しても隠せないわ。ねえ、なぜ抵抗するの？楽園に案内してあげるというのよ。嫌がる理由がわからないわ。
Meltularis said she will protect me from BB. And that she'll even make me happy. I don't know what the real motive is behind her words, or even what kind of method she's thinking about employing. However, supposing it really is paradise, then I can no longer agree to such a thing. The reason being... What a joke. You may be an alter ego, but your true nature is forked from that woman. I'm referring to you being a woman who imprisons masters in the far side. I think you have your idea of paradise mixed up with prison. Gilgamesh is right. No matter how sweet her deal is, I can't find any solace in a temporary moratorium. Even less so if it means abandoning the people who live on Earth.
いい答えね。その返答を待っていたわ。だってその方が興奮するから。 私、自分でもどうかと思うほど可逆体質なの。嫌がる相手を徹底的に蹴り倒せるなんて、正直たまらないわ。
Well, she just straight up told us, but yes. Opposite to Passion Lip, she has the sadistic constitution. So you can tell those two get along really well. Did you just give that to me?
あら
Okay. In that instant, Meltrose exposed her own affection, her own twisted bloodlust. My left hand aches so intensely that it makes me shiver. The 5 Meditations is reacting to her words.
私の担当はもう少し先なんだけど。あなた、せっかちなの？
Cool. Breaking down gates that we don't know exist yet.
まあいいわ。せっかくだから、お近づきの印に持っていきなさい。
She just handed it over. So that's 2 gardens in 1.
素敵、刺激的だわ。これが秘密を共有するということなのね。まるで小鳥の羽を引きちぎるよう。蹂躙は一方的であるほど胸に迫るわ。
What a vulgar response. You're probably enraptured by the idea of retaliating against her.
本当にうるさい外野ね。やっぱり殺さないとダメかしら。覚悟して。私はリップとは違う。遊びはないわ。やると決めたのなら、確実に終わらせる。
Meltler's charges further power into her 2 legs. She's reproducing that explosive power she displayed when she assaulted us. This is bad. If she attacks us with such force, we won't be able to defend against it again. Ronnie, hurry! Extract them! They won't make it to the checkpoint in time. The alter ego's force field is increasing the difficulty of performing an extraction. Forced extraction is currently not feasible. I'll allocate the student councilor's entire processing capability and reevaluate. Ready. 60 seconds until teleport.
60秒もいらないわ。瞬きのうちに終わらせましょう。
60 seconds is so long for this sort of moment.
メルトの蜜はサーバントすら溶かしきる。まずはその邪魔な男を一撃で殺してあげる。
Please, I need him. Don't. Meltress's body dips slightly. She looks like a figure skater ready to start off with a dash. Gilgamesh readies his weapon and takes a position to counterattack. But so long as Melflaris nullifies attacks, we have no chance of winning. And what does she mean by kill him in one blow anyway? Is that a metaphor or it's not? I'm right behind you. Take a wee step back, little lady. Is that Robin? It is. The hall gets dyed in a sinister color. The lethal weapon is loose towards Meltlaris. The instant Meltlaris cuts it down with her legs, a sort of fog effect engulfs the hall. I suppose we must. As disgraceful as it is, we're going to withdraw now, Master. Gilgamesh is right. With the help of the fog, we do our best to distance ourselves from Meltlaris. We'll make our escape back to the school if this buys 60 seconds. Meltlaris' silhouette dances within the thick fog. She's not searching for signs of us, but rather of the someone who created the situation. She transforms herself into an arrow so she can bring her prey down. She has no hesitation. She has no mercy. Her methods are definitely different from Passion Lips. Verification complete. Chance of teleportation failure, 9-1. Executing forced extraction. Not 0, so that still scares me. Did Robin just save our lives and then die? I open my eyes and I see the grounds. We got away from Meltrillis in one piece. Senpai, are you hurt anywhere? Sakura dashes up to me. To her, knowing one of her copies has gone rogue must make her feel twice as guilty. To me, girls with her face have been trying to kill me left and right. It's hard to relax around her. I know Sakura and Meltrilus are different people, but I just can't help it. Humans rely on visual information, so this kind of thing happens. So evil twins are powerful. Alright, chill out for a second, Sakura. It'll be faster if you look her over rather than have us do a scan. So, do they have any odd injuries? That alter ego. Meltrilus drops some strange phrases. It sounds like she has some ability that does more than mere damage, so take a look. Oh yes, I understand. Measuring vitals now. Great, nothing's wrong with either of you. But there's evidently some mental fatigue. I think you ought to go get some rest. My nerves certainly have been hounded. Gilgamesh is probably tired as well, so let's go on ahead to my room and get some rest.
Okay.
We'll analyze Meltrilus while you're doing that. You'll probably have to fight her again at some point. Ronnie, you got the data? In addition to her SG, I finished extracting a matrix from her combat style. However, I cannot analyze her invincibility. I hope we can gather more information in the future. Hear that? Do your best. Now then, I guess all that's left to do is increase the jamming. The jamming? So that Meltrilus can't discover where Senpai is? Yes, I've already allocated 4% of the Student Council's room output towards it. It was Miss Tosaka's idea. Yep, to make it hard for BB or an ego to ambush her, we're hiding her location. But it looks like it'll be enough to keep an alter ego up with this level of jamming. We'll kick it up a notch. So that's how it went down. Meltrilus was aggressive in seeking out my life. Rin said the jamming wasn't effective, but if she hadn't taken the trouble to do this for me, I may have been killed long ago. I see. I was wondering why I couldn't locate Senpai in the school building. Of course, you two were behind it. It's a little late for it, but I give them my thanks. Those two are always out of sight, but still helping me.
別に。
It's nothing special, really. It's just a pretty boring secret tool, so I was actually hoping you wouldn't notice. In my opinion, that's not the case. It wasn't something I would have thought of. Your concern for others is meticulous, Miss Tosaka. She cares! This is common sense when you've been in guerrilla warfare as long as I have. It's crucial to scramble the enemy's navigation, seriously. Anyway, how about you head back to my room? As annoying as it is, someone's got their eyes on you, so get plenty of rest.
あの、
She's completely taken the back seat here, but what about Elizabeth? We'll deal with her as we get to her. That girl isn't much of a threat. We'll be okay just dealing with her as she pops up. I completely agree. We were not taking her seriously at all. Nor should we. Who's sneezing? I think I heard a faint sneeze from somewhere. In any case, let's call it for today. Is she stalking us? Where are you? Hey. Hey. I can't go behind the tree. Where are you? I know you're watching me.
あの、
You seem tired. Please go back to my room and have yourself a long rest. I think I will. Well, I wasn't expecting to get 2 SGs, and I wasn't expecting to get almost assassinated as I was leaving. I thought I was going to be able to leave normally. I suppose not. Anything to say, Gil? Yes. Total money earned. Yeah! I got total money earned. Reward me. I've saved up. And quite a bit. With this much saved up, I know I'll be able to get Gilgamesh to reappraise me. You're making some odd noises over there. Feeling alright? Was it something you ate? Always so pompous, the servant. Sure, go ahead and pretend like everything's fine. Today I stand before you as a new woman. Behold, now you may kneel before your master. Did something happen to your stores? Well, well. I won a total blowout. The bell of victory tolls loud above me on this day. Curses, I let out a sob. This tragic sight has overwhelmed me. It's like nothing to him, and he's like, you're happy about this. You're so poor. Still a destitute treasury as ever. It's miserable. It looks like a sparrow's nest. Why show me this, Hassan? What? He called me that humiliating name again? No, that can't be. Between what I had then and the amount I saved up now, there's no contest. Yet still? Or what? Are you making a display of your poverty to seek money from the affluent? I get it, that makes sense. You're showing me how poor you are because you want charity from me. As if. Very well, beggared one. Beseech me whenever you have want for coin. I always have the charity to give, so long as you labor diligently in turn. I'm a generous man after all. It's not charity anymore though, that's just wages. Why was I humiliated so? I wanted to put this haughty servant in his place. Okay, saving up this small amount won't cut it. If I want to amaze Gilgamesh, then I need to aim for the cap of what I can hold. The cap? Yes, I'm tired of this, Hassan. Fetch me some food and drink. Not that spicy mapo tofu from the commissary, though. I'll have none of that. I mean, I like the mapo tofu, but I think Kotomine has a monopoly on that, so let's not. Money cap, here I come. I'm going to show this brassy servant just how much I can save up. I won't let him call me Hassan ever again. Alright. We have a rivalry with Gil in terms of money, and we are going to lose. Oh, it's not Lancer anymore, it's Elizabeth. And Melt is the last one. Master Shinji. That's all we got. We know she's a Lancer. We know nothing else. Melt, on the other hand, is an alter ego. It has sadistic constitution, and keyword, crime ballet. When do we pick that one up? Oh, it's her combat style. A simple combat style, the result of Meltler's adoration for classical ballet, retuning herself with various attack skills. She obtained diverse powers by converting the origins of already completed stories and stages into skills. There are many references. The explanations are as follows. The heel-named cursed blade Giselle. From the classical ballet Giselle. Despairing from betrayal by her beloved Albrecht, Giselle uses his sword in a frenzied dance, during which she dies. Women who die before marriage become ghosts known as willies. She became a willis who abduct and dance men to death, but... Unforgivable Hilarion, she did try and use that on me. From the classical ballet Giselle. Hilarion, who deceived Giselle, is caught by the willis and pays for his crime. He is not forgiven, and without waiting for dawn, they make him dance until he dies from exhaustion. Farewell Albrecht. From the classical ballet Giselle. Albrecht is caught by the willies, but his life is spared when he's saved by one of them. As Albrecht, spared from death by exhaustion, raises his face, the form of the girl he loved most fades like an illusion. The siren lights a fire inside. In the classical ballet, The Prodigal Son. A royal lord's son runs away for a life in the city. Many temptations lurk in the city, the most extreme being the enchantress Siren, who corrupts men with wiles she's gained from a life of adversity. Why is there more scrolling here? That's so weird. Hey, did someone forget to cut out the spacing? Oh well. But yeah, her attack names are all named after ballet characters, I suppose. Sadistic Constitution A. A skill that gives modifiers to one's aggression in battle. It sounds like a favorable skill, but the longer its holder stays in battle, the more their sadism grows, causing them to lose their normal composure. You could say it's just one step short of the skill that makes a berserker rampage. The more they attack, the stronger they become, but on the other hand, their defensive abilities drop. With the added disadvantage of unconsciously lowering their chance of escape, you could say this skill has the bad compatibility with the usually composed Melchiorus. Well, it's both a blessing and a curse, as to be expected. End the day. Let's check out SG Lovestruck Sweets. Also, look at her profile. No one needs that kind of genre. Please don't.
154いえ172センチどうかしらこの圧倒的スーパーモデルっぷりついが高いわ
I see. The horns add the height. Those don't usually count, Ellie. Just letting you know.
5月17日プレゼントはマネージャーに預けておいてくださる
I mean, I guess you're an idol. Man, this would be so relatable if it weren't a bloodbath you're talking about.
ゆっくりお風呂に浸かって疲れを癒すの 美しさの維持もなかなか大変なのよ。
Alright. Elizabeth's first SG. It's written as Lovestruck and read as Sweets. One could say her maiden heart, in love with the idea of love, stuffs itself with sweet cakes and honey. Elizabeth, inexperienced with romance, has longed for a love story like in the book she read. That, combined with actually falling in love as well, will raise her flag by quite a bit. A very troubling SG. She has a fondness for bullying living things. When they won't give in no matter how she strikes or stabs, gazing with strength of heart even while trembling in pain, it makes her squeal. Go, kyun. Elizabeth may be known for her bloodbath and torture. There's a typo in there. But she surprisingly had a sense of virtue and cleanliness. She was appropriately educated as a noble, and a wise and knowledgeable woman fit for her lord. It's quite a strange tale, even without the delusions and a pastime of torture. Well, that's Elizabeth in a nutshell. She's crazy and weird. Let's check out Melts.
メルトリリスよ。美しい響きでしょ。
Oh, and her legs are factored into her height.
190センチ。この足が見えないの？
Oh, I see them.
好きなだけ見下してあげてよ。
The metal part or the fleshy part? You know what? Don't answer that.
4月9日。正直いつでもいいんだけど、リップの妹は嫌だもの。
Oh, did you go for a date that's like, no, I'm older?
悲鳴フェチよ。心のきしみ、地上から絞り出される叫びはたまらないわ。聞いているだけでとろけてしまいそう。
Man, the fact that this is delivered with Hayami Sayoti's voice, it's real strong. Sadistic constitution. Sadism refers to tormenting others and attacking them without cause. It's more of a characteristic Meltrilus has than an SG, demonstrating the spirit of an empress unable to interact without causing them pain regardless of who they are. Though a characteristic akin to a curse, Melt isn't concerned about it in the slightest. Rather, she sees sadism as the truest form of love. While Passionlip was ashamed of her constitution, Meltrilus seems to boast of hers. It may be because of her sadism isn't to eliminate others, but aggressiveness for the sake of reaffirming herself. Meltrilus was born from BB's perpetrating side. She was a born destroyer, a sovereign who feeds on the weak as nourishment. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be a weakness, or SG. Perhaps the reason this weighs on Melt's heart isn't that she's embarrassed of her sadistic constitution, but that via sadism she's learned sexual arousal, hurting the heart in her lacking breast so much that she can't hide it. Oh. Listen. I got nothing. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. After all, that cool headness is her selling point. She may be looking back on it with flushed cheeks, sighing to herself, "My, that wasn't very cool of me." Well, she is quite cool. And again, the FGO event does wonders for her character. I really like Melt after her character development. We're not gonna get that here. So, 'tis unfortunate. You will remain an enemy through and through until then. I also picked her up in FGO though, so, you know, we're fine on that front too. She's happy. She's happy at my, Chaldea, or Shadow Border. Now that I think about it, you have quite the magnetic pull, don't you? What's the count up to? 4? No. 5 women? And all troublesome women at that. The nerve to entangle so many to this extent. I suspect your past life has a hand in this. Don't say that so calmly. Rin, Ronnie, Elizabeth, Junako, also Passionlip, and now Meltrilus. Now that I think about it again, that's more than enough people to play basketball with. Well, it's nothing to fret over. The present two are impediments to be surmounted. No matter the secrets they hide, you need only defeat them. Flip your perspective on this. They're two leopardesses who know not their place. You'll force them to submit when battle closes. Though I don't know what it is you do within those reliefs. To barge into a woman's unwilling mind and tear her walls down from within. What envies I feel, not sharing your skills here, Master. Please don't phrase it like that. Gilgamesh punctuates the sentiment with an unsettling smirk. I wonder if the King of Heroes has someone in mind whose SG he wants to expose. Setting that aside, At this stage in tackling these girls to turn sentinels, it seems that I've potentially become, for lack of a better word, their prize. Never mind, that's exactly what's happened.
うまくいかぬな。
Alas, I shouldn't speak of this purely in amusement. Lancer's love isn't so terror-inducing. It's the whining of a dragon and no more. Best to face it directly. However, Maltrilus' love is another thing. It mustn't be touched. Try defend against it with a shield. It'll dissolve along with it. Listen, as I'd warned you prior, don't be swayed by an alter ego. They are monsters that cannot understand humans, nor be understood by them. You would definitely know something about not understanding humans or gods and whatnot. You have experience with that. And off to the next floor. Plus, we get to go learn more about Liz. What is this? I leave my room and take a big stretch. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's take off with our usual stride and get to exploring... So, a letter. To the honorable, pitiful mongrel, it says here. Read it yourself. It doesn't say you sent it. The size of the envelope tells me there's no trap built into this invitation. Let's tear it open and read it. To my esteemed, beloved Squirrely, I don't understand why you saved me in that dire moment yesterday. Still, I wanted to at least thank you. To ensure that I do, I would like to invite you to a dinner party. Leave your servant behind and get yourself over to the 14th floor of the labyrinth alone. The envenoming idol, Elizabeth. What is going on? How touching! And the fact that it's handwritten is archaic yet pleasing. You can sense the poison practically oozing out of each word. Master, this is your chance to demonstrate your virility. She summoned both courage and curse through this invitation to meet her honorably. This isn't really any of your business, and nothing about me is virile in the slightest, by the way. This invitation has to be a trap. A real classic trap at that. That said, we need to head for the 14th floor. Let's discuss this over the student council room. Great, we got an invitation, and Liz is waiting for us. Well, I mean, if she's waiting, that means we can talk and probably expose her SG, so it should be easier, right? Although if Melt is around, maybe things won't be easy. Plus there's Shinji to deal with, because he's Shinji and he just makes things annoying. So, yeah. Great. Never gonna make this easy on us. I can't believe we're facing Liz a third time. I don't hate her, but... You know, it would have been nice to have more servants in this game, instead of adding just, like, the two in Anderson and Liz. Oh, and Karna. I forgot about Karna. My bad. 3. And Gil, who's not new to the franchise, but new to the game. But, yeah, those 3 are new to the franchise as of this game. And I would have liked to have a couple more instead of just Elizabeth 3 times. But, fine, I suppose. We'll move on as such.